Today is October 13th, 2025. It's the 108th anniversary of the big miracle of Our Lady of Fatima appearing to a miracle where she appeared to only the three children seers who I've outlined in my other videos, and there's videos that document the case of what occurred on Our Lady of Fatima. But what happened is the big miracle that was predicted occurred, and there were 70,000 witnesses. I'm not going to go over that here today, but I'm going to go over a couple videos I've done in the past that question, hey, is Our Lady of Fatima sending a message, and is she, or whatever energy she represents, interacting with our physical reality? I did a video on July 29th of this summer, 2025, and it was entitled A Prayer to Our Lady of Fatima for a Big Miracle for Peace in Gaza. There was a horrendous death toll occurring in Gaza that's been documented in the world media. So I won't say anything more about that. But I did a video for a prayer, published it, had a few views. Then, last week, on October the 8th, or 108, kind of like the 108th anniversary that's occurring today, so I can read it correctly, Israel and Hamas signed off on a peace deal. That peace deal was signed off by today, on October 13th. The Israeli hostages were released on this exact day of the anniversary of Our Lady of Fatima's big miracle. And Palestinian prisoners were released today also, and Donald Trump and many other world leaders, or those involved in the region, signed the peace deal that is going to be implemented and is going to be a process. So we need to still continue to pray that this ceasefire holds and this peace deal holds, because this is a very fragile region. So, but with Our Lady of Fatima's involvement, as I am, let's say, postulating or saying it might be the case today, the odds are higher that it will hold. But again, men find ways to screw things up. So, what occurred? So is there a connection between the peace deal signed today, after I did my video on July 29th, invoking Our Lady of Fatima and praying to her and asking others to pray to her for peace in Gaza, for that signed agreement to occur between Israel and Hamas on 108, October 8th, and be signed and implemented today on October 13th, the anniversary of the big miracle? Well, I'm putting this out there to the internet, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what feedback I get. So this is one instance of me putting a video out with regards to Our Lady of Fatima and potentially something miraculous happening. On June 12th of this year, 2025, I did a video entitled The Power of 11 Comes from Heaven, outlining a possible connection between Stranger Things, Our Lady of Fatima, and Our Lady of Lourdes. On that same date that I published that video, which can be looked at on my YouTube channel, and I recommend anyone to subscribe and refer this information to other people to spread this word. And why am I, someone who's involved in health and nutrition, talking about Our Lady of Fatima? Well, much of my inspiration for health, wellness, Tai Chi, taking care of the human body, evicting the money changers from the temple who are trying to poison us with toxic foods and think the solution to disease is to get rid of God's food, implement artificial food, and start promoting toxic drugs from big pharma. Well, I believe Our Lady of Fatima is inspiring me to do part of this, and I've been tracking her and her seers and other Marian apparitions for over 30 years. So this is a core part of my belief system of what I'm trying to bring to the world. Take it for whatever it is. So anyway, I did this video on June 12th, I just referenced. Then on that same evening, because I published it in the morning, that same evening there was a horrific airliner crash in India. Terrible. 241 or so people died in this crash. And there was only one sole survivor. And that survivor was in seat 11A. And different news media, and I show on a video that I did called, "Is the Miracle of Seat 11A on June 12th, the Air India crash, connected with Our Lady of Fatima?" Was she responding to the video that I sent to send the world a message, to try to get our attention to change the world, to turn the world that I believe is currently upside down because of the ruling patriarchy of over 5,000 years of killing, murdering, and humans just not getting along? Has she come, like in 11, and like in Stranger Things, to turn this world upside down? So dates to mark on continuing current events is today's date, October 13th, the ending of the series of May 13th to October 13th of monthly visitations by Our Lady of Fatima to 3 children. And again, she appears to children, mainly female children. She's not appearing to grown men. She's not appearing to adults, because maybe adults can't be trusted. So that video outlining is the Miracle of Seat 11A connected with Our Lady of Fatima. I published that, I believe, on around June 24th. So anyway, going forward, the dates to pay attention to are today's date, October 13th, to February 20th, 2026. The Saturn-Neptune conjunction that I have found out about through various astrologers who have done YouTube videos, which you can check into also. And I've mentioned it briefly in some of my videos, and the tracking of significance of February 20th, because there was a Saturn-Neptune conjunction at the time, or in process during the time of Our Lady of Fatima's apparitions in 1917, and then every 35 years after that until where we're at right now, 100 and so years later. And Jacinta Marto, one of the seers, died on February 20th. That's how my attention was brought to February 20th, before I even knew about this Saturn-Neptune conjunction. And Francisco and Jacinta Marto, the brother and sister who died from the Spanish flu in 1919 and 1920, their feast day is February 20th of each year, according to the Catholic Church. So anyway, important dates are coming up. I believe there's starting to be interaction from the higher spheres to send us a message, or maybe to give us warnings that if we do not pay attention, especially those in power and those in control, if they cannot get along, cannot find peace, that certain events may occur to capture our attention, which could be, I don't know, stock market crashes, other types of calamities that will shake up our economies and threaten the ruling oligarchies who rule planet Earth. So anyway, I appreciate your time today. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my health and wellness videos on immune systems and things like that, and check out some of the other videos from doctors and medical professionals on the negative effects of ultra-processed food and sugar, and why the money changers want your money. They want you sick, they want you diseased, they want to make money off you, and they don't want to prevent any sicknesses or disease, and they really don't care about you. And these are the facts of what's going on in the world today. A world gone crazy with obesity, diabetes, heart disease, cancer, just sicknesses. No one talks about prevention. No one talks about God's food versus artificial food. And no one talks about honoring God's intelligence, and everyone is kneeling to artificial intelligence and worshiping it. So is God's no longer effective? Do we get rid of God's food for artificial food? Do we get rid of God's intelligence? Your human intelligence is no longer beneficial, that you need to have artificial intelligence to tell you what to do and to tell you how to live, so the computer oligarchs can make money off you. So only time will tell what Our Lady of Fatima has to say on these various topics. Again, between notice patterns, world events, occurrences in the stars here on planet Earth between October 13th, 2025 and February 20th of 2026. And I'm kind of sure that no one else is really talking about some of these topics along with these dates in the same manner and way, shape, or form that I've talked about. Check out my other videos on these topics and the videos on health and wellness. Subscribe to my channel and refer this to friends and family who you believe, if you believe this information is beneficial for you, who could become healthier, or to create awareness to wake up that the control mechanism that has been controlling us for possibly thousands or more of years is now beginning to break its hold. And let's check out what the world events say, and maybe a spiritual hierarchy will take over, or at least turn the negative influences that are trying to control us upside down. So thank you. Have a great day. Blessings, love, and light. And thank you, Our Lady of Fatima.